We are live with the Asus ROG phone from Computex. It's really loud here, so if you guys can't hear me, please let me know. I'll scream, I'll do in others videos. Either way, this is the ROG phone. It is a gaming phone from Asus. It's like the third of its kind after Razer and Xiaomi, but Asus is throwing the kitchen sink at this. You guys can already see that the design is very ROG-like. This logo on the back, it lights up. It has RGB support and it is Aura Sync enabled. That's Asus's RGB platform. You also see this fingerprint sensor right here, which looks different. The camera module looks different. The flash module looks different. This part right here is metallic, while the rest is glass. It honestly feels more like plexiglass, but yeah, Asus says it's glass. It's definitely not Corning Gorilla Glass. This part is metallic. The best thing about this phone is that it is vapor chamber cooled. It's got vapor chamber cooling. It's the first phone of its kind to do that. And the reason it needs that is because Asus worked with Qualcomm to produce a new version of the Snapdragon 845, which clocks to 2.96 gigahertz. It's the first phone in the world to get a Snapdragon 845 with 2.96 gigahertz clock speed. It of course runs on Android Oreo. It's got 8 GB of RAM inside, 512 GB storage inside. We actually, Rohit, I'm sorry, we don't know the price yet. We actually don't even know when it's coming to India, or even if it's coming to India. What Asus has told me is that it is, for all intents and purposes, it should be coming to India very soon, by the end of the year, but we do not have a price on it yet. One very nice thing about this phone is that, so there's a USB Type-C port right here where you see the, leash has been attached. And there are two other USB Type-C ports here. Where did it go? Here. It's docked, so here. On the side there are two USB Type-C ports, and these ports are there because Asus is gonna come up with a bunch of accessories. One of them you can see right here. So this is the only one that will be bundled with the device. It's actually a cooling fan. So you attach this Type-C to the side and the fan starts. It starts cooling the phone. There will be other bundles as well. One you can see right there. So that they call it the twin view dock. So there you can put up the phone on the top of this thing, and you get a separate display as well. There you guys just had a look at that. Yeah, so this phone will be coming. This phone has a 90 Hz refresh rate, but it's a 1080p AMOLED HDR display. It's got 90 Hz refresh rate, like I said. The refresh rate I don't think will matter right at this moment. Later it might. At the moment, games don't really support over 60 Hz, so it shouldn't matter. Games as in Android games don't really support over 60 Hz, so it shouldn't matter a lot. One thing I do not like is how fingerprint intensive it is. But yeah, something that you can get over. Maybe I've realized over time that fingerprint intensiveness really doesn't matter to most of us. But yeah, if you're gonna do a gaming phone, I think this is the way to do it. Asus is basically throwing the kitchen sink at this, and there's a speaker right here on the top. There's a speaker here at the bottom. There are two outlets here for heat dissipation, and it all looks really unique and different. I won't say nice. It's got an 18:9 display, of course. Like I said, a 1080p display. But I wouldn't ideally say nice, but it definitely looks unique in its own right. And that is something definitely worth talking about. And as far as gaming phones go, if a real gaming phone is going to become a thing, then maybe this is the way to do it. Put everything in it. I'm pretty sure Asus will, when it brings to India, this phone will be expensive. But yeah, that's something we'll have to find out. It is sort of heavy, but it's not too heavy either. So it works. I mean, that way it works. The like I said, the USB Type-C ports are here on the left. The power on button, the volume rocker are here on the right. You get another Type-C port here. You get a 3.5mm jack. This phone is also extremely loud. I actually tried it yesterday at a briefing, and it's extremely loud. It's without a doubt the loudest phone that I've ever seen. I'm not saying you should just go ahead and listen to music. It still lacks bass. It still lacks depth in music. But yeah, it is extremely loud. There's one thing here. So Asus has put this. So when you want to game on this, you basically go unlock X mode, and this happens. So now the phone is in gaming mode. You can go into Asus Game Center app, which is added to this. So the CPU is unleashed at this point. It can go up to 2.96 gigahertz if required. At most times, at least, I've used it for about an hour. I have not seen it go above, 1.7, 1.9 at best too. But that's also because games on, such phones, games on Android do not require such power at the moment. It's got 8 GB of RAM, like I said. It's got 512 GB storage inside. You also get a look on how much the temperature is, the battery. So this is a version of Asus's GameSync, the Game Center app on ROG laptops, but you do not get the same level of control just yet. Again, on first look, very unique device. And if Asus is, like I said, if gaming phones are gonna become a thing, this is probably the way to do it. I definitely like this more than the Xiaomi Black Shark. Although I haven't tried that device yet, or the Razer phone. It's definitely got the specs. It looks different. It's got a very stealthy gamer look to it, and that's something that's definitely quite good. And yeah, I think that's about it from me, guys. I'm here at Computex 2018, and we're gonna come back to you with more products. We're covering pretty much everything right here. So keep watching. We'll have more for you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.